Hello and welcome to another one of D's ADD videos. Today we're going to be looking at the advanced examples of addition and subtraction of integers. Now, in the previous videos I've gone through and said signs are different, signs are the same. Those rules still apply, but I'm just going to combine them all. It's rare that you're just going to get one problem that has all signs the same or all signs different. They're usually a mix of both. I'm going to try to avoid using exponents and multiplication in this video because that's a different video called Order of Operations that you can check out at your leisure. It's got a concept and 3 example videos just like the rest of them, okay? So signs are different or the same. The way you approach this is you go from left to right. If you want to group them in any random order using the rules, that's fine as well. So for instance, I do notice that this 15 right here, if I wanted to, I could get it to cancel this negative 15, right? And go through and just keep going into pairs of numbers using those rules I've given you. It doesn't matter what order they are. You can add in any order. Remember, association and commutative properties apply for addition and subtraction. Okay, just keep the sign directly attached to whatever you're dealing with. Okay, that's the only advice I'd give you. But just for purpose of structure, let's just do it left to right. I'm going to group these two together. I'm going to group these two together and these two together. Do one stage at a time and then go on. Okay, so if I did 14 and 18, the signs are different. So I subtract them. The difference between these two is a 4. Which one's larger? The 18, so my answer is a positive 4, then I go to the next one. These two signs right here are the same, so what I do is I add them, and that's going to be 3742, but since they were negative, both of them, that remains negative. Signs are different. Difference is 8. Then I subtract because 23 is larger than 15. Then I go through and group them together. It's actually, this is nice and convenient. That gives me a nice round number of negative 50 because these are both negative. Again, you can do them in any order. I could have made this a negative 38, okay? And then when I minus 8, I still should get the same answer of negative 46. This is negative 46 because 50 is larger. They're different signs. I subtract them, pick the sign of the larger number, and there's your answer, okay? All right, here we've got a bunch of decimals. What I recommend you do is just go left to right, I guess we could. Or maybe group the easier numbers together. I'm going to do a little grouping this time. Let's see if you are okay with that. So these two together give me a nice round number of 2.5. Not much else grouping together nicely, right? Okay, so the 2.5 is positive plus the 21.2. So that takes care of you, and you. So that's going to give me 7.23.7, and then minus 16.3. You can see I'm just kind of freestyling it, but it doesn't matter what order you go to. 13 gives me 3, 6, 7.4. So that's now gone. And the last one combined with 7.4, which it was a 7.4 because that 23 was positive, which is larger than the 16. But this case, we've got the negative 212.4 and the 7.4. At least we got the 0.4s to match up. I wish I could have said I did that on purpose, but I did not. So if I subtract these, okay, and here I would need to borrow a 1, make that a 0, 12, that's a 5. And then that would be 205. Now, because the 212 was larger than the 7 and the 212 is negative, your final answer should be negative 205. Okay? So you can see they can get fun, and, I could have added parentheses and all that. But I didn't want to confuse you with the possibility of you thinking that meant multiplication. So pure addition, subtraction, I know might not be advanced to some of you that have already had algebra, pre-cal, or maybe even calculus. But remember to be humble. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people mess up, even in differential equations, on simple addition, subtraction, or multiplication. So don't be one of those people, all right? So practice, practice, practice as always. Hope I helped. Thank you and have a nice day.